Welcome back to another Tera Plays Tera video. Today's video is going to go over the 1.3 patch notes for Tera Menmas. The first thing I want to cover is all the dungeons that are currently coming out, which is Arcanine at a 472, Dragon's Lair, previously known as Commander's Resonance at item level 481, and then Democron's Factory Hard Mode at 485. Some things to know about these dungeons is that Dragon's Lair will only be available twice per character per day on the weekends, and the Vanguard will be claimed once daily on Saturday and Sunday. But there are notable rewards including Refined Mana Essence, Gaia Material Tokens, 10k item XP, and the raid can be accessed via the scrolls sold by the specialty merchant, or you can instance matchmake it. The next thing to note is that Democron's Factory will be accessible as normal, and that is a 10-man raid, also offering more accessory rewards. So let's get into what these dungeons actually offer. Dragon's Lair, I mentioned, offers Gaia's Material Tokens. This can be exchanged for any Gaia accessory material you may want or need. Democron's Factory will also be dropping the new material to upgrade our Radiant necklaces, as well as dropping the Blazing Necklace Resizing Stone, which allows us to get the rolls on the Gaia's necklace. But the stone has a much reduced drop chance. And now, while we're talking about jewelry, let's go over the small changes to the Radiant accessories. Basically, Menma has decided to remove all the materials needed and changed it to just Luminous Mana Essence. This will also drop more in other dungeons, and a frequent amount more, as well as the Essence shop is gone, and they're reducing the materials needed to convert all your Radiant accessories. The next thing I want to go over is dungeons being removed. We have Baptismal's Rise, Normal and Hard Mode being taken away. Acheron's Infernal, Normal and Hard Mode is also being taken away. Ravenous Gorge will be gone. Gossamer's Vault Hard Mode and Bahara's Sanctum are all being removed. Now, you might be curious or you might be confused. Hey, wasn't Gossamer's Vault how we got our Kaya's gear through the questline? You are correct. Don't worry, Menma has decided to change it in the questline that now you have to complete Ruinous Manor to get your Kaya's gear quest. Also, don't worry, the remaining dungeons have had their loopholes slightly adjusted to give a better reflection of our gear and requirements, as well as the Vanguard boxes are giving a boosted amount of Luminous Mana Essence. Now, while we're on the subject of dungeons and changes, let's go over some of the changes to the current dungeons in the game. Rampaging Arcanine has a decrease in Veteran's Reflect damage. Skycruiser Hard Mode has a decrease of HP of mobs and Nightmare Patron significantly. Manaya's Core Hard Mode. For first and second boss, their attack speeds have been brought to the original 1.0 values. The HP of both bosses has also been decreased significantly, as well as there's been a decrease in the damage dealt by the second boss's bite debuff by 50%. Next we have Akalas Quarantine. The first boss, swipe attacks will be reduced by 30%, the second boss's jump attack by 20%. Drakon's Arena is actually getting a buff from 38 billion to 44 billion health. The previous leaderboards are being reset by this. As well as Lilith's Keep, the first and second boss, all of their attacks are getting reduced, and the second boss's puddle attack from 100k is being dropped all the way to 25 flat k damage. I also mentioned changes in Arcanine. Please do not worry, those leaderboards are also getting changed. Another thing is there's quite a few changes to PvP as well as class changes. For the sake of this video and keeping it a bit shorter for your pleasure, if you are interested in PvP or these class changes, I will have the patch notes linked directly in this video's description that you can go and read all of those changes if you would like. I do apologize, I am not much of a PvPer, so I don't feel comfortable going over all of those changes. And this leads me to the final point that I want to get to, which is the brand new Battle Pass for Tera Menmas. So to start the Battle Pass, what you'll need to do is claim your daily Battle Pass missions through your parcel post. You'll be able to get 5 Expert to 5 Novice a day. Next, you'll have to complete the corresponding dungeons to these missions and combine them with the Battle Pass dungeon tokens obtained from the Vanguard rewards to receive your Menma's Hunter's Fragment. You can get Expert or Novice equivalent to the mission that you decide to complete. Once you've attained 5 of the same fragments, you can collect your reward via unlocking the Vanguard quest. Both Expert and Novice can only be completed once per day, limited to 1 character. Within that, you can do 1 Expert on your main, and you can do a Novice on your alt, but once you claim it for a character for that day, that is all you can do. The Battle Pass mission scrolls are not bankable, so when you get them, make sure you collect them on the character you want to receive them. This also goes for the Menma's Hunter's Fragment, Expert, and Novice. They are also not bankable. Let's get into the daily Expert and the Novice rewards. For the Expert rewards, you can get 10,000 item XP, 250 refined mana essence, 400 luminous mana essence, and 1 Menma's Hunter token. For the Novice, you get 5,000 item XP, 200 luminous essence, and 1 Menma's Hunter token. With the Menma's Hunter token, they can be traded for exclusive rewards from Kaya Hunter Inquisitor. This is an NPC that will be in Highwatch. Rewards will include new powerful innerwears, cosmetic items, item experience booster, body armor, footwear pumped, and keen etchings, a legendary mount token, and a very exclusive title with some mysterious effects. The last thing to go over is some miscellaneous changes. Again, I'm not going to dive into all these too deeply. There's some stuff with cosmetics, some achievement changes, QOL fixes, and as always, some bug fixes. If you want to read more about those, again, the patch notes are linked into the description of this video. Head over to that website and read all you would like. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have, please feel free to subscribe, as I plan to do my best on bringing all sorts of new patch notes for not only console but Menmas now. And if you got any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. And as always, that's about it, gamers. I hope to see you all around in Arboria.